Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Monday, the 8th of February, 2021. Good morning, everyone. Let's start today off with a blessing. If you're new to my channel, the blessing cards that I use are the Namaste Blessing and Divination deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. Okay. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this Monday, the 8th of February 2020, a blessing for the collective to hold on to. Here we go. Oh my goodness, guys. We get the blessing of questioning. Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me read this again. Please open your hearts for this blessing. This is an important blessing, okay? Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free. Namaste. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh my goodness. First off, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much to everyone who is sending questions. I so appreciate you. So I've got lots for today and I've got half a page for Wednesday. So guys, please keep them coming. And we have some fantastic questions today. Okay, let's go ahead and get this started. The first question today, and it seems like everything is going to be hinging on the beginning of the impeachment trial tomorrow. So most of these questions are about that. So, but the first question from Jan B is, will Fox News be forced to restructure, reorganize their network? Will Fox, because they are not a news network, they are entertainment. So it says Fox News, but it's not Fox News, it's Fox Entertainment. They've already been challenged about calling themselves news, and there's a back door. So the question is, will they be forced to restructure their network? You know, billion-dollar lawsuits are a serious thing. Will Fox News be forced to restructure their network? Will Fox be forced to restructure their network? Will Fox be forced to restructure their network? Will Fox be forced to restructure their network? Here we go, guys. Yes. Oh my gosh, Jan. Yes, they will. Guys, I have a feeling that with everything that is about to come out, that is about to happen, there are going to be rules for media, newspaper, any person who calls themselves a journalist or working for any type of news or network, that there are going to be rules to change. Let's go ahead and pull the first six. Crossed by the Knight, the Page of Wands, the Opulent Heralder. Like I was just saying, this is going to be news that is going to be coming out, that certain things are not going to be allowed to stand as they are. Guys, we are in the age of truth. This is what is necessary. So If you watched the Super Bowl yesterday, you would have noticed the plethora of uplifting and positive, light-filled even commercials. This is by design. This is where we need to go. This is a conscious effort to divert us from the dark trail that we have been headed down. The third card, we get the Hierophant, okay? This, the juxtaposition between government and religion, okay? And I'm going to throw Fox in there because this is what they play on as their fears to keep their base. They use religion as fear to keep their, literally to keep their viewers watching them. And you've heard people in 45's orbit, his sycophants, his base, calling him the Messiah even, okay? And this carried over to Fox News, Jeanine Pirro, and people like that who literally put 45 on a pedestal and called him, said that he was chosen by God, said that he was doing God's work. This is what these people have done. So, like I said, we already got our answer, so I'm just being nosy to see what's going to happen. And Tarot is like trying to say, yeah, stop asking questions. They're going to be forced to change. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Tarot is going to hit me with a stick. Yes, Jan, Fox is going to be forced to restructure their network about their content. Okay, my second question is from Eclectic Witch. Good morning. The question is, will evidence and witnesses be heard during the impeachment trial? Will evidence and witnesses be heard during the impeachment trial? Will evidence and witnesses be heard during the impeachment trial? Here we go. First card out, we get the Six of Cups. This is the happy childhood, happy family. This is growth and prosperity, bringing things back to the way they are supposed to be. Will evidence and witnesses be heard during the trial? Yes. Yes. Okay. Third card, we get the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse is chance, fatality, loss, robbery, games of hazard, sometimes a gift of dowry or pension. Let's go ahead and pull this six. The fourth card, we get the Eight of Pentacles. This is creating, manufacturing. This is bringing into existence. This is literally manifesting. The fifth card, we get the Fool. We get the Fool. Folly, mania. This is the card that can become anything. This is the card of, okay, this is folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, and frenzy. Okay. Again, it's also an affirmative card. And then the last card that I am going to pull on this is we get the Seven of Swords, the sneak thief. Now, what we are going to see is the Republican Party throwing everything they can possibly try to get away with. They will be throwing. Don't let it distract you. Don't let it dissuade you. When I said people have to choose where they stand, what is going to happen tomorrow is going to put a lot of people on the record on exactly where they stand. And their voices and where they stand is going to have a direct correlation to whether or not those people will remain lawmakers for the United States. The time has come. They must make their choice, and they have to choose what corner they're going to stand in. So keep your eyes open, guys. It will be very telling to see who the actual traitors are and who the actual patriots are. Okay? That is coming. All right. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. Good morning, Beautiful Girl. And Beautiful Girl would like to know, will the $15 Minimum Wage Act pass this year in 2021? Will the Minimum Wage Act pass this year in 2021? Will the Minimum Wage Act pass this year? Will the Minimum Wage Act, $15 an hour, pass this year? All right. First card, we get the Emperor. Okay, this is a great man. This is a great man. He's strong. He's stable. This is Joe Biden. Crossed by the High Priestess. Oh my. Okay. And guys, and I know this hasn't escaped you that we got two major arcana back to back. So the High Priestess is secrets and mystery. Third card, we get the King of Pentacles. This is the Money King, okay? This has nothing to do with 45 anymore. So I know we've gotten used to it because, I mean, you look at him, it even looks like him. But that's no more. Well, at least for this question. So we get the King of Pentacles. This is opulence. This is money. And for this question, this is what is above. This is money being spread around. This is making something right that has been wrong for a very long time. Guys, what I am feeling is that a lot of things that have been designed to keep people down are going to be eliminated to bring the playing field closer to even. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work on our part as well, okay? Fourth card, will the $15 Minimum Wage Act pass this year? We get the Four of Swords. We get the Coffin card. So the Four of Swords is vigilance, retreat, solitude, and the hermit's repose. So we're on this one, we're talking about vigilance. So this is going to be a fight that we have to keep going to get things done, because we are going to be fighting the GOP at every turn for anything that helps the normal person. The fifth card, we get the Two of Cups, the partnership, people working together. This is a good sign. The sixth card, and the last one I'm going to pull because we got two yeses to begin with. We get the Six of Pentacles. Guys, this is the perfect card. This is spreading the wealth. This is giving to those less fortunate. This is equity. Remember those scales, guys. Always, when you look at this picture, remember these scales. These are the scales of justice. This is fairness and equity. This is giving to those who are due. Okay? And that's it. So yes, 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 beautiful girl. With a lot of work, yes, it will be brought up. It will be made right. Okay. My next question is from Danielle R. Good morning, Danielle. And Danielle's question is, will Puerto Rico become a state? I changed this to add Washington, D.C. So I'm going to ask two. We'll start with Puerto Rico. Will Puerto Rico become a state this year? Will Puerto Rico become a state this year? It needs to. This is ridiculous. Will Puerto Rico become a state this year? Will Puerto Rico become a state this year? Will Puerto Rico become a state this year? Here we go, guys. First card we get strength, okay? The strength card is just that. It is strength. It is power, energy, action, courage, manageability. Okay? So, this is a good card. This is an action card. Crossed by the Judgment card. Guys, yes, Puerto Rico will become a state this year. Yes, they will. They need to. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, there's no need for me to pull any more. Let me ask the second question. Will Washington, D.C. become a state this year? 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 Here we go. Will Washington, D.C. become a state this year? Again, we get the Hierophant, okay? A juxtaposition between government and religion. We got 2 yeses again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Let me just pull the first 6. Yeah. Okay, so you guys saw me shuffle the cards, and I got the same exact cards that I got at the beginning, which these are both affirmative cards. But then in the 5th and 6th house, we got the same 2 yeses again. Yes and yes. It looks like in 2021, the United States will grow from 50 to 52 states. Oh my goodness, guys. 52 states. That's more congressmen. That's more senators. Okay? There's going to be a lot of things changing. This is going to be like the Magna Carta, like the Tea Party, taxation without representation, and the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico are both places that are underrepresented. They're taxed, but they are not protected. Okay? These are things that need to change. The next question is also from Danielle R. Why won't 45 testify? So I'm going to ask my spirit guides to help me with this one because I have to go into the mind of 45. Why? Spirit guides, please. Why is 45 refusing to testify? And my spirit guides are telling me because he knows he will perjure himself. He knows that he cannot get up there and maintain. And he cannot physically tell the truth. He cannot tell the truth. He wants to spin it. But he knows that people will destroy him on the stand. That's why he's always only done depositions, very private, with one person, because he's afraid of testifying, because he knows that if he testifies, he will hang himself. He knows this about himself, guys. Don't think that his narcissism makes him incapable of knowing himself, okay? He knows. That's why he's never been in a courtroom. Everything that he's done has been by private deposition. This is how he wants it. He can lie when no one's looking at him, but really, I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions at all, okay? So, there's that. Trump is not, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say his name. 45 won't testify because he will incriminate himself. Period. He can't not lie, and he can't not embellish himself. So, when what he did against Zelensky in the Ukraine, you do me a favor though, let me bully you a little bit Let me twist words. Let me strong arm you. He doesn't have that power. And this is what it is all going to come down to. Trump has zero. He's got a lot of clout behind him with his sycophants, but he has no power to do anything. He can't write laws. He can't sign nothing. His signature means nothing, okay? And this is where this week is going to be his rude awakening as to how ordinary a citizen 45 is now, okay? Get your popcorn. Get your popcorn. It's going to be, even if the Republicans decide not to participate in this trial, the evidence that will be laid forth is going to be, it's going to slice, cut, eviscerate any defense that the GOP has. Okay. My next question is from Laura I, and this is her first time asking a question. Good morning, Laura. And her question is, will Oregon open their schools in the next 2 months? Okay, and from the question, tell me if I'm right or not, Laura, that the educators are being vaccinated, but none of the students' parents or extended family or anybody else is being vaccinated, but they want to open the schools anyway within the next month or 2 months. So I'm just going to ask a yes or no question. Is Oregon going to open their schools in the next 2 months? That's the only way I'm going to be able to ask it. Will Oregon open their schools in the next 2 months? Will Oregon open their schools in the next 2 months? Will Oregon open their schools in the next 2 months? Okay, and I'm gonna do them backwards too, just to make sure everything gets mixed up real well. Will Oregon open their schools in the next 2 months? Okay, here we go. First card. Oh my goodness. We get the 9 of Swords. This is anxiety, sleepless nights. Crossed by the 8 of Cups, the walk away card. Okay. Oh. The third card. We get the Page of Wands, the opulent caller. This is news, guys. This is somebody screaming about information. Fourth card, more information, the 8 of Wands. Information coming in quickly. And my guides, keep hearing the CDC, that there's going to be some guidelines within the CDC. There's going to be new rules coming out. The virus is changing. The fifth card, we get the Knight of Cups. This is the wait card, guys. This is the be patient card. The sixth card, we get our answer. Yes, yes, Laura, yes, the schools will open, but there is going to be news coming in that is going to ask people to wait. The CDC is going to ask Oregon to wait to open their schools. That's what it is. Oregon is going to say, we will open them. They are going to be asked by the CDC. They're going to be asked to slow it down, to wait, okay? That there's going to be some anxiety behind it. Okay, guys? We are not done, or should I say, COVID-19 is not done with us yet, okay? And America has done nothing for the last year, up until President Biden got into office. We have done nothing to stem the tide. So please, do not think that Joe Biden is some type of miracle worker that can undo an entire year of inaction and dumb decisions that 45 had our country doing. He has literally set the way. He's paved the way for people who do not, for science deniers, for people who believe that their rights, their personal rights, are more important than the country's health. Okay, so Laura, yeah, Oregon schools will be open. This again is part of what we need to do. We cannot remain silent when we see problems. We cannot remain silent when we see governments doing things that endanger people. This is where we must act. We have to stand up, call out everything. It may become exhausting, but in the end, we will have a planet, a country that is actually for us, by us, not for the 1% where we are their slaves and footstools. No, no. Okay, let me hop off my soapbox there. My next question is from Brian E., first time asker. Good morning, Brian, and welcome to the channel, and thank you for the question. His question is, will there be a division in the Democratic Party between the progressives and the centrists? Okay, all right, this is a very good question, Brian. This is a very good question, because as we see with people like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she is very progressive. She's like, we need to be thinking into the future. We don't need to be thinking of the past. The past is gone. It's not coming back unless we have to relive it. So will there be a rift, a division in the Democratic Party between the progressives and the centrists? Those who want us to move us forward, or those who want us to stand still? Will there be a divide in the Democratic Party between the centrists and the progressives? Will there be a rift? Okay, here we go, guys. First card out, we get the Knight of Swords, rushing in as if going to war, crossed by the Five of Pentacles. This is the fear of desolation, being left out in the cold, lack, not having. Above, we get the Queen of Pentacles. This is opulence. This is having everything you need, more than everything you need. And our answer, we get the Star of Good Hope. This is also Lost, Theft, and Abandonment, but this is the Star of Good Hope. So yes, there's going to be a rift in the party. And I am feeling, yes, we get the Hanged Man in reverse, okay? Now, the Hanged Man being forced to see things in a different light. In reverse, the Hanged Man, where are you at? Is selfishness, the crowd, and the body politic. So, guys, what I'm feeling, a lot of Republicans who are exiting the Republican Party and actually coming into joining the Democratic Party because they could not get behind 45. These are people who are conservatives who are joining a liberal party, okay? So, we got our answer. We got our yes, yes, yes. Why? Because of the people that are coming in. The tent has gotten much bigger. More people are in, which means there are going to be competing views. There will be issues in the Democratic Party. It will not tear the party apart. If anything, I think a lot of Republicans will actually, who have joined the Democratic Party, are actually more, they're Democrats so they can vote, but in theory, they will call themselves independents. Okay? So that's what I see, Brian. I see that the division that's going to happen within the Democratic Party is from the influx of Republicans joining the Democratic Party. But these people aren't Democrats. These people are still Republicans. They are still conservatives. But they join because they don't want to be attached to 45. So they are actually, in theory, independents. But yes, they will cause some consternation in the Republican Party, but it will not destroy the Republican Party. If anything, it'll just provide an off-ramp for Republicans who joined to get away from 45 so that they can vote, where they would be independents. They're not really Democrats. They're independents. And there you go. Okay, next question. Will Trump, will 45, and I'm sorry I said it twice, be held in contempt of court? Will 45 be held in contempt of court for anything stemming from the impeachment trial? Will 45 be held in contempt of court in the impeachment trial? Will 45 be held in contempt of court in the impeachment trial? Here we go. First card, we get the Four of Pentacles. We get the little emperor protecting his hoard. This is somebody who's running out and is holding on to every last thing they have. Crossed by the Page of Cups. This is a person that is coming. This is a studious youth. Page of Cups, fair young man, render of service, connected to the asker, a studious youth, news and messages. So more incoming information. And 45's own card. Yes. He will be held in contempt of court. I'm wondering, maybe they'll issue a subpoena for him to appear, and he'll say no. That could possibly be it. But yes, Veronica, Tarot says 45 will be held in contempt of court. Okay, and my last question from Jan B. Will 45 be convicted? Will 45 be convicted in this impeachment trial? Will the Senate convict 45 in this impeachment trial? Will 45 be convicted in the impeachment trial? Will the Senate convict 45? Will the Senate convict 45? Will the Senate convict 45? Here we go, guys. Wow. They were tingling so hard in my hands. Again, we get the Fool, folly, mania, extravagance. This is somebody just folly, okay? Intoxication, frenzy. This is just people just worked up. Crossed by the Six of Pentacles, the cheerful giver, okay? Remember? Always remember those scales of justice right there. Will 45 be convicted by the Senate? Oh, guys, look at this. He shows up this time. This is 45. This is him. Like, look at it. That's him. Okay? So he shows up. We're in the right energy. Guys, Yes, 45 will be convicted by the Senate. Oh my gosh, 45 will be convicted by the Senate. Let's pull the last two so we get all six. Look at this. Here he is again, protecting his assets. This is him holding on to everything he's got. The last card, again, got that Page of Cups connected to the asker, studious youth, bringing that message. It's over for him, guys. It's over. For however long this trial lasts, and guys, I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit drawn out. It's going to be much longer than his first one was. Okay, so happy Monday, everyone. Please, as times are changing, we are being bombarded with so much information, so many competing thoughts and ideas. The universe is changing. It's palpable. You can feel it. Breathe through it. We can get through this. We will. We have made it through everything. But times are changing, and they are changing for the better. And it is changing for the better of us, the little man, the little people, the ones who are here just trying to survive, not the 1%, not the people who could buy and sell countries. No, this is about the end of oppression. This is about ending the slavery on this planet. It is about truth. It is about us opening our eyes and becoming who and what we are to become. Good morning. I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me this day. Have a fantastic Monday. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.